Okay guys, and welcome to a video, and I will be showing you how to build a 500, well, within the region of 510 to 550, 60k team for this week's weekly qualifying tournament for FUT Champs, where you can win Team Season Nacho. Now, as I'm recording this video, the boundaries are a maximum team of 83 rating. So to achieve the 500k team and the 83 rating, you'll have to have a low bench, which obviously is done here, but you can't have silvers, which is a bummer. So some of my better players, as you can see here, meh, not him, I have left out. So starting off in goal, we'll go over solid keeper is Ruffier. Now Ruffier, he's a shorter keeper. You know, 6'2", it's not short, but for a keeper, you know, it's short. And he's not great, but for League 1, he's the best keeper there is, unless you want to splash the cash on some special keeper or 100k on some of the team season keepers, which if you have the money you can do. But he's a 5k keeper and he's solid for the price. It's a great buy. Okay, now to keep the rating low again, you'll have to go with Kazawa. Now there's not many other options at left back unless you want to get Mendy team season. But Kazawa, all his stats, bar shooting, are 70 plus, and he's just a solid left back. He can get up and attack, although you don't want that if someone has pace. So I will tell you how to deal with that later on. But for 1k, 2k left back at a low rating to keep the rating under 83, he is a solid choice. Now for centre backs, I've gone with Glick and Marquinhos. Obviously, if you weren't able to win the Marquinhos in the weekly tournament, then you can always go with Thiago Silva. He will cost you around 35 to 50k, depending on how the prices have dropped or risen. Glick, again, he's not the fastest, but he's a strong, tall. He's a presence in the box for corners as well, and defending corners. Obviously, if you get caught in a counter, you'd want Marquinhos back instead of Glick. But to help with Glick, there is Pereira. Now, Pereira will cost you around 220, 230k, but he's a solid buy. Obviously, he hasn't done great in my team stats-wise. He did score a banger of a goal. That was his only goal contribution. But he's always there, he's always defending. He feels like a centre-back, the way he tackles his strength. And all stats above 80. You know, shooting, you don't really need above 80, but that's great. The 95 pace, 92 dribbling. He can help you get up, and then he'll pass to the right forward, as if you go with mine. You'll be very pleased with what he can do. Okay, so with the middle, well, with the trio of centre mids, I've gone with Fabinho being the more defensive centre mid, as he feels like a centre back. His stats are all round. These are all pretty well-rounded, strong tanks of centre mids. So I've gone with Saviet, man of the match. He'll cost you around 12k, as you can see there, and he won't contribute with goals. He may. I am yet to find out, but I can tell he can get into the space and he can find the good over the top through balls for your centre forward or your wingers and whatever. He's a solid buy, especially for 10k. You know, you could obviously go with like if you're after the boundaries of the tournament, you could obviously go with Pastore or Matuidi at the centre, or whoever you want really. Like if you can afford it, obviously get a team season Tolisso, but as a 1k centre mid, all stats above 70 is all stats above 75 even. So yeah, Tolisso as well, solid. Got good long shots. His dribbling feels a lot better than 75. His pace is okay, and his all three of these, bar Saviet, obviously he's more of attacking, will get back and they will help the defense. So you're essentially playing with 8 at the back. But and then you can bang up some balls for the counter attack with the first right forward, Lucas. Inform Lucas, great player. Obviously you might not like him as he's not strong. His stats have said otherwise for me, sort of, but he's well rounded. His dribbling's great. Obviously he can fluff some of his shots if you're one of the people like myself who would prefer the double tap circle or whatever the fuck it is on Xbox. And so it rolls across the floor. Sometimes it does tend to go wide a lot. I do like his volleys though. His volleys outside the box are great. I think he's had like 3 or 4 goals from outside the box volleys for me. But that 95 pace and 88 dribbling really does come in handy. Getting up on the counter attack, especially with Pereira as well on the right. Okay, so with my left forward, I have gone with Lamar. Okay, obviously I got him in as a reward from gold one in the monthly of FUT Champions, but you can pick this card up for around 35k, and or you could get his 85 in form, which is around 30 to 25k. But he's left-footed on the left wing, which does make it a little bit awkward, and he hasn't got a right foot, so that does bring some complications. So if you can't afford it, I would highly recommend getting an Inform Memphis Depay. I have used it 85 rated Inform, and that was very good for me, especially with his good weak foot as well, so I would recommend getting that. But Lamar, he's solid. His pace seems like he's got 92, 93 pace. He is quite strong as well, so that does come in handy, especially when Lucas is a little twig on the wing, a little faggot like. So my striker now is team season Diony. You can pick him up for around 25k, and this man, he is a beast. Okay, his pace it says 82, but I'm telling you, it's at least 88, because his strength and his dribbling, it makes him feel a lot faster. Like it is hard for people to strike him off the ball. He's quite tall, but he really puts some power in those headers if you whip it into him. An 89 shot, he has 99 shot power, which is great. He always smashes the ball into the roof of the net. Yeah, so Diony's a definite would buy. I mean, considering he's the same price range as Lacazette, I much prefer Diony to Lacazette. Obviously you can get Lacazette if you prefer Lacazette, or you can get 84 Mbappe, or you can get Cavani or whoever, but I would seriously recommend Diony. Okay, so a key part of this FIFA, especially, your team can be great, but you need custom tactics. Now with this formation, I'm going to show you the greatest, not player stats, the greatest custom tactics that you can use for this formation. So first I'm going to start with the defense. Okay, so you never ever want to play offside trap. You always want to go for cover. Okay, so pressure, you want around the 40 mark. You don't want to become too high as you are playing, or you may be playing a counter-attacking play, so you would want less pressure and less aggression around the 40 mark as well. Now team width, you don't have it too high, as obviously your centre mids will play more of the right mid role, and there'll be plenty of gaps in your midfield. So you want the team width at around 35, 40, that kind of mark as well. That'll be great. Right, now you build up play. This is how so many passes. So if you're a really passing guy, you may want to keep it at 50, maybe lower, but you want good build-up speed. You want to get the ball up there quick and fast. If you're playing counter-attack, you want it up to like 80. And if you are a passing guy, you'll have it at 50, maybe higher. But the 40, 35 mark is also a reasonable mark to play. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so chance creation. This is obviously up top. Your wingers, your whatever. Okay, so you're passing. You'll want around 40, 45 passing. That'll be fine. You don't want to pass too much up there. Okay, so you're crossing as well. You'll want down to at least 30, as you've got the right forwards. You don't want them to think. Sorry, nah. My bad. Passing will be up in the 60 to 65 zone, as you do want your players to move around, and well, you front need to pass a lot and help out. You shoot in, you'll want down to around 30, 35 as well, as you don't want them to just keep on trying to shoot and trying to all your players trying to shoot. You just want them to get, you want your front three to get into good positions so you can help them shoot. And you'll want free form here, as you want all your players to move around and switch about so they can confuse the defenders. So there's the custom tactics. Another key part is your player instructions. Now wing backs, you'll always want them to stay back while attacking. You never want them to go forward. That's always bad. You can get caught in a counter attack. I don't care who you've got. If you've got Pereira, someone has Mane or Mohamed Salah, Balde, Dio, anyone like Aubameyang, you're done for pretty much. So now onto your centre mids. So your two outside centre mids, they can stay balanced. This is fine. If you want them to go forward a bit more, you can have that. But your middle centre back will hope. Your middle centre mid will. You'll probably want to be more defensive as Fabinho, so you'll have stay back while attacking. Now your right forward, you'll want get him behind. He's a pace. He's a speedster. You know you'll turn on your afterburner. Same with Lamar. Have get him behind. Okay. Press the back lines well for both. Now, with Dion, it's a tricky one. So you can't have target man, as he is the big man up top. He can't hold up the play. I would recommend using target man at first if you're not used to him, but then you can't have get him behind. Obviously, you don't have press the back line. With Dion, he hasn't got the greatest stamina. And yeah, that is the video now. Done for. Hopefully you can drop a like, leave some suggestions, roast me if you want. Okay, it's pretty shit anyway, but yep, I will see you later and hopefully come up with a video with me qualifying for FUT Champs and getting that team of the season Nacho. See you later guys. Ta-ra.